Hi pen friends, this is Sarah. A couple of weeks ago I did a review of the Sensa Meridian pen, which I highly recommended. And when I did that review, I did some research into where you could buy them, and I found another model of the Sensa fountain pens called the Classic, and I found a good price on this, so I decided to get it and try it out. And I've decided that I do not like the Classic as much as the Meridian, and I wanted to tell you why. And, I was saying before that probably all of the Sensa pens had the same nib, but that was not correct. So I wanted to do this review. Hopefully, if you bought a Classic because of my review of the Meridian, you like it. It's still a good pen, but I'm sorry if you don't like it as much. I still highly recommend the Meridian. So, like I said, the nibs, even though they're the same size on both pens, are different. And I don't know why they would use a different nib, but you can see this one has a breather hole, and it says iridium point, and it says Sensa at the bottom. And this one is branded Sensa, just large in the middle, and it doesn't have a breather hole. So I don't know why they would work differently, but I find the Meridian's nib to be smoother and wetter and more enjoyable to use. You can see that the feed is a little bit different as well. So these are small nibs. They look like they're about the same size. You can see that there's a little bit longer distance here from the grip to the nib where you can't hold it here than there is on this one. So that's a little bit better on the Classic. If you have a tendency to hold the pen close to the nib, maybe neither of these pens would be good for you because you can't hold it here. You can't hold it close to this metal part. It's pretty sharp if you hold it there. So the grip section of both of these pens is about the same width. So if you're holding it there on the grip in the gel area, it's about the same. One thing that's different between the pens that you might like better on the Classic is that it has a snap-on cap. It has a nice snap, and this one has a screw-on cap, which takes a little bit longer. If you need to use your pen quickly, you might like the Classic better. But one thing that I think is a real drawback about the Classic is that it is pretty small. You can see compared to my hand, this is really small. It's short in length, and where I can still hold it unposted, if you have a bigger hand than mine, it might be pretty uncomfortable. And when I try to post it, a lot of the pictures that I see online of this pen show it posted. If I press it hard on there, it still falls off. So I find that my Classic pen, I cannot post it, even though I think it was probably intended to be posted. I don't know if that's the same for all of their Classic pens, that it's impossible to really post it well. Let me know if you bought a Classic, how that works for you. And another thing that's different about these is that they both have converters in them, but the Meridian has sort of a standard, I haven't tried it in other pens, but it has that converter with that you twist the back to fill the converter, and I'm going to take it out even though it's inked. I hope it doesn't make a mess, but it's like a standard size converter. But the Classic, see if I can, okay, actually that part, this metal part just came out there, but it's a very small converter, and it doesn't have the twist part at the back. There's actually this sliding thing that you move in order to push forward the piston and bring it back, it would pull it back with this thing. It's a little bit hard to see here, but you see, you slide this. And I haven't really seen that before. It works fine, but the capacity of the converter is less, so that might be a drawback. One good thing about the Classic, oh, I am having a hard time getting this back on. One good thing about the Classic is that it comes in more different colors than the Meridian. So that's nice, and it, you know, it looks like a nice pen. Both of them have that nice finial on them. I kind of prefer the clip on the Meridian to this, but they're both good looking pens. So I just wanted to let you know my feelings on these pens. I still highly recommend the Meridian, but I'm not so hot on the Classic. Alright, so if you have any questions, put them in the comment section. And remember to watch on Friday and enter the giveaway that we're running for ink samples. Alright, thanks pen friends. See you next time.